In my free time, it was not that much, I drew or painted a lot. And I guess my passion for art grew with my study, because dentistry is also art.
Welcome and willkommen to episode 48 of the Assyrian podcast. My name is Robina, and I'm so thrilled to bring you another story from Germany. Have you ever dreamed about something, woke up, started working on it, and it turned out exactly how you dreamed? I definitely haven't, but our next guest has. Dr. Mariana Markos is originally from the city of Ankawa in Iraq and currently resides in Bonn in Germany. She is both a dentist by profession and a painter. And I don't just mean amateur painting. She has serious talent. She considers dentistry and painting to be forms of art. And in this episode you'll learn about how she entered her profession and how she expresses her passion for her culture through art. One disclaimer. English is neither Mariana nor my first language. It's not even our second language. It's actually our third. And while our vocabulary may not be as expansive, we know doing this in English will allow for more people like you to hear about Mariana. On another important note, episode 50 of the Assyrian podcast is coming up, and we'd love to hear directly from you, our audience. We'd love for you to leave a voicemail or a message telling us your name, location, your favorite episode, and why. We'll be randomly selecting messages to air as part of the episode. Also, feel free to email us your thoughts and we can read them out loud. Dial 415-349-3845 and leave us a message, or email us at info@assyrianpodcast.com. Lastly, a shout out to Tony Kalogerakis and the Injury Lawyers of Illinois for sponsoring this episode. If you know anyone who has been in a serious accident, please reach out to Tony. He has been recognized as a top 40 lawyer and a rising star by Super Lawyers publication and has obtained multiple multi-million-dollar awards. Tony can be reached at injuryrights.com or 847-982-9516. And now, without further ado, here is Dr. Mariana Markos. Well, Mariana, thank you so much for coming here and meeting up with me. I'm so happy.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm so excited to interview you and to tell other people about it, about your artwork and your person, your character.
Thank you very much. I'm honored.
Well, okay, let's just start with the first question because we have a lot of questions. People are very interested in you. You live in Bonn. It's a city in Western Germany. And you live there and you're an artist, right?
This is right. I live in Bonn with my family. And we live in Bonn for like 21 years.
Mm-hmm.
And art is my hobby.
When did this passion for art, when did it start or where did it come from?
Actually, I don't know, because I grew up with art. My mom, she was an artist in Iraq. Well, she was a teacher and art was her hobby, but she painted great paintings for that time and she gave it to me. She was my big teacher.
So she fulfilled her job not just professionally, but also at home.
Right, yes.
So you said your mom was an arts teacher, but how did you discover your talent? How did you nurture it?
I drew a lot when I was 3 or 4 years old. Can't remember it, but my family tells me so. And one day I was 17 or 18, and when I was in Iraq, in Ankawa, I visited my family. And my grandfather, he reminded me that I painted the oldest church in Ankawa. I drew it, actually. I didn't paint it. And it was Margorgis, an old church in Ankawa. And I drew it when I was a small child. And later, when I had the time after my study to paint, I painted this church again.
You said, Margorgis, is it an Assyrian Chaldean church?
Yes.
And is this where you get it from? Like from your heritage, from your religion, from where do you get your inspiration?
I was always interested in our Assyrian history. When I didn't have that much time for painting, I drew a lot, but my inspiration came from the point when I really saw that hundreds of thousands of people are being killed by ISIS, and the whole world is sitting next to their TV and watching the situation, and nobody is doing something. I was so sad about this. Actually, I paint when I'm angry or sad. This is a fact. And at that time, it was 2014, I started drawing more Assyrian pieces. After that, 2015, I painted my first bigger painting with 2 lamassos. It was only black and white. And later, some guy in Canada asked me if I can sell him this piece. And not only once, but more than one time. And
so you really wanted that piece, huh?
Yes, and I wanted to make space for new pieces, so I gave it to him as a present.
Nice. I would have been happy to give it for like as a present, you know.
Maybe you'll get one. We'll see.
It's so nice to hear that you paint Assyrian art to preserve your heritage. How would you describe your style? Except for like Assyrian motifs.
Well, this is a tough question because I paint the stuff I like. I don't really have a style. I'm more fixed into history paintings, I guess. I love it. I love ancient architecture, ancient art. Assyrian history is beautiful. Mm-hmm. When you see the architecture at that time, it's unbelievable that they could build stuff like that.
This is a question from Ninorta. Mm-hmm. Ninorta is one of our co-hosts.
Okay.
If you
Greetings to Ninorta.
Shout out to Ninorta. How long does it take you to complete a piece?
Okay, this is again a tough question because I don't have a timer. I can't tell you because I paint when I have free time, and actually I paint when I'm sad or angry, so I can put that energy into something positive.
What makes you sad and angry? What is that?
Well, maybe some people around there.
I can relate. So instead of shouting at them, you just paint your anger?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess if it's a bigger painting, maybe 20 hours. If it's oil, or I need more time for oil because it has to dry like for weeks.
I don't know anything about art, so you can tell me whatever you want. I would just say, wow, I believe that, because I don't know.
Okay, this is very good. Very easy for me.
Okay, what is your favorite personal artwork? One of your own pieces. Which one is the most favorite? Your most favorite?
Okay, let me think. My favorite one is, I guess I don't know. I like them all.
Yeah, okay, just describe what you like about them, maybe.
No, my favorite one is the Lamasso face I painted in the red, yellow, orange colors.
I know which one you mean.
Yeah,
it's very like a lot of people shared it, right?
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
I like it a lot because it was very spontaneous, and this one was a gift for a person.
What? Where's my gift? I want a Lamasso too. It was a beautiful painting.
It was very spontaneous, okay. And I was happy that so many people liked it. But I have to say, this is not my goal. My goal is to show a message. There's a message behind the paintings. I really appreciate that you love my paintings, but the main goal is the message. I want that a lot of people see it, and the new generation, the new Assyrian generation, the children and the teenagers, and maybe they will start painting or doing another form of art, because we need more artists to preserve our history and our language.
Is this message only for Assyrians, or is it also for non-Assyrians? Or what message do you want to put to or give to non-Assyrians?
This is not only for Assyrians, but we as Assyrians are in a very special situation. We are between two worlds. This is a sad fact. And if we don't handle patriotic, we will lose not only our language, but our history, our existence, and everything. And this is the sad point.
It is sad. Who's your favorite artist? So,
I don't have actually a favorite artist, but when I was younger, I guess I was 13 or 14, I saw a beautiful painting. It was the coronation of Napoleon Bonaparte. And the painter was Jacques-Louis David. He's an history painter. And this painting, you have to see it. It's really, really beautiful. And he has other history paintings. I don't want to tell you that he's my favorite artist or painter, but his art inspires me. And I guess every artist has something special, and this is why I can't tell you which one I love the most.
Okay, you live in Bonn, but you're originally from Ankawa.
Yes, I love Ankawa. Ankawa.
Proud Ankawa. What do you love about Ankawa the most? Like a favorite spot or something?
Yes, it's my favorite spot in Ankawa is Nadi Ashuri. It's beautiful. On Thursdays you have live music and great people performing there. This is actually one of my favorite spots. But Ankawa is more about the people, and they are very friendly, and you have that hospitality. Typical Assyrian hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in Ankawa, you will love it.
I hope I will go there soon. Why did you leave like you and your family? Why did you leave Ankawa?
Because of the political situation. My father couldn't live there. We didn't have financial problems. We were living a good life in Ankawa, but he didn't want to see his children growing up in that bad situation with religious persecution and political persecution. So he decided to leave Iraq.
And when was that?
It was 1995. We went to Jordan. We lived there for 1 year. And after that, my father, he went to a lot of countries to get to Germany. Our plan was Australia, but we landed in Germany. And when my father left Jordan, me and my mom, we went back to Iraq, and we lived there for 1 or 2 years alone. And after that, my father came and picked us up, and we went to Germany. And
okay.
I'm happy about that.
Hey, I'm happy too, because now you're sitting here and we're doing this podcast.
Yes, you're right.
So thanks to your dad for bringing you to Germany, for bringing you here.
Basima Baba.
Shout out to Mariana's dad. Have you visited Ankawa ever since you came to Germany?
Yes, of course. I try to visit Ankawa once a year, but in 2018 I didn't have that time, unfortunately. Yes, a lot of times.
A lot of times. Nice.
I love my hometown.
Oh. I really want to go.
You have to come with me.
Hopefully. But here in Germany, you live in Bonn, as we said in the beginning, and For our listeners who don't know about Germany and its cities, Bonn used to be Germany's capital for around 50, almost 50 years,
Yes,
I think,
yes,
right?
yeah.
From 1949 up until 91, 90?
Yeah, no, it was 1989, I guess, or 1990.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, yeah, like for a long time, Bonn was the capital of Germany.
Shame
but
on
now-
us. We don't know this fact.
Let's Google it later. We don't know. We're not sure. But yeah, and it's in Western Germany. So, Mariana, you live there. What do you like about Bonn?
Bonn is a beautiful city with a river, with the river Rhine. And it's not that extreme big city like Cologne. It's a beautiful city to live in. You have nice people there and nice spots with beautiful restaurants and cafes and things like that. We have a lot of mountains. Not a lot, but yeah, we have some mountains and the atmosphere is beautiful.
What are the typical touristic spots in Bonn? Where would you take us? If I would come and visit you in Bonn, where would you take me?
Bonn is the city of the musician. You might know Beethoven.
Oh, yeah.
And we have that Beethoven house there. It's the birthplace of Beethoven. I would take you there. And near Bonn, there's a beautiful mountain with kind of dragon rock or something.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry
like
for my translation.
We're not native speakers. We're good. But you mean, is that like the myth?
Yes.
It's the Rheingold myth, right?
Yes, you're right.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful for our listeners. It's a beautiful ancient German myth about Siegfried,
You're right.
who lost the gold in the river, right?
I don't know if it's the gold, but they're telling us there was a dragon on a mountain, and this guy went there and killed the dragon. And today we have near this rock a beautiful castle. It's really, really beautiful. You would love it if you visit me in Bonn. I hope so.
I will put that on my agenda. It sounds really nice. Okay, so you love Bonn apparently, but which one do you love more, Ankawa or Bonn?
Tough question. I love both of them. Bonn is my hometown in Germany and Ankawa is my hometown in Iraq or Syria.
Assyria.
Yeah, you're right, it's Assyria. And I don't know, I can't answer this question.
Has it always been your goal to become an artist? Growing up in Germany with the influence of your mom?
When I finished high school, I actually wanted to study art, but then my parents told me, why do you want to study art? Your grades are so good. Do something different. So I had to pick something that was something between art and something else. And I love science and art. So I decided to study dentistry, and I love dentistry, and I love being a dentist.
Wow. I know that dentistry is a hard course. Like, you have to study for years and years, and you have to put a lot of work into
Yes.
that. Did your passion for art, did you still have enough time to draw and enough time to paint and enough time to pursue that talent?
Well, the first years during my study, I didn't have that much time, but this was very good because in my free time, it was not that much, I drew or painted a lot. And I guess my passion for art grew with my study, because dentistry is also art.
I guess. I don't know. When I go to the dentist, I don't feel very artsy. The only art
He
things I
sees
see.
the art, not you.
You know what I see? The pictures they hang up on the wall to make you feel better. Maybe do you paint for your own workplace? Have you done that?
No.
Have you ever No, let me reframe the question. Was dentistry a passion as much as art, or was it something more of a secure path that would give you a good career one day?
I guess both.
And your parents are, of course, happy with that. You know, it's like
Of course.
either be a lawyer, become a lawyer, or become what is it, like a doctor,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mohami and doctor.
Yes, that's the point. But I didn't choose dentistry because of that. I love dentistry.
Yeah.
When I started my first semester, it was like, when I like it, I will study more. If not, I will choose something else. And I loved it. I didn't like it, I loved it.
But have you ever considered giving up dentistry to become a full-time artist?
No.
No.
Actually, no. I want to keep both.
And why?
Why? Because dentistry is my passion and art is my passion. That's why. And even if I would win the lottery or something, I would still work as a dentist.
Let's talk a bit about your art pieces, some of your art pieces. So you talked about the Lamasu, which was spontaneous. I saw that you drew an Assyrian old lady in the traditional clothes of Baghdad, I think.
No. Traditional clothes of Ankawa.
Of Ankawa, okay, of course.
And there's a book about Ankawa by a man, Ankawa. He's from Ankawa too. And he put a lot of years in studying the tradition of Ankawa, and he asked a lot of old people how the traditions of Ankawa are, and wrote this book. It's really, really big book. We have it at home. And before I started to paint this, I had to read the book and see a lot of old pictures of old ladies from Ankawa. And how they dressed at that time, and then I started painting. But the painting itself, it wasn't my actual idea. Nina Blamasso once asked me if I would be part of his magazine, and he sent me a video of a man playing oud, oud like guitar, and I didn't know what the topic of this music was, and I had to paint this what I see. So I heard the music, and in my head there was this lady, old days in Ankawa, and then I started painting it.
Wow, okay. It sounds nice.
And later, poet?
Poet?
Yeah.
Poetry?
No, a poet. Dichter, was heißt das?
Poet. Yeah.
A poet. He get that painting, and he had to write a poem about it. And so all of these were connected, and the poem of that poet went to a singer, and she sang that.
Yeah.
Können wir das nochmal machen?
So, just start again.
Okay, again. From the beginning?
No, just mach einfach weiter.
Okay.
So you painted it, and then it came to the poet.
Yeah.
The poet wrote poetry.
Yeah.
And that poetry was sent to a singer.
Yeah.
And she created a whole song, or?
No, just the poem. She
she sang she put a melody to it?
Yeah.
Can we what's the title of that book? Or what is the title of that project? Can we find it somewhere?
Yeah, I shared
listeners,
it.
Maybe you're interested.
On Facebook.
Is it on Nina Plamasso's page, maybe, or somewhere?
Yeah, also on Nina Plamasso's page.
Oh, so we'll just put we'll put the link, or we'll share it with
yes,
the people when we publish.
It's for free. And if you like it, we would... you are invited to support the Ashurbanipal Library project from Etuti Institute.
Oh, yeah.
So if you like it, maybe...
donate a little something.
A little bit.
Yeah. There was this other artwork I saw that you drew very recently. You call it King of Assyria.
Yes.
Who is the King of Assyria? Or who was that in the painting?
It was inspired by Ashurbanipal. If you Google Ashurbanipal, you will get that old ancient stuff. But I didn't want to paint only a painting about Ashurbanipal. I wanted to paint a king representing Assyria. And he has in his right hand a piece of writing to show that he's interested in knowledge and in science. And in the other end, in his left hand, he has that lion.
The lion cub, right?
Yeah.
Like a baby lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a form of that he's a mighty person holding that lion.
Oh.
And this is for me Assyria.
Knowledge and power?
Yeah.
Do we still have that, in your opinion?
Yes, we have that, but we don't know how to use it. We have a lot of energy flowing into wrong topics.
I guess, but then there are people like you that use this power for the good cause, to spread the word, to spread art and preserve the history or preserve
we are
our
a brilliant nation. If you see how many academics we have and how many people with talents, but a lot of them, they don't use it. This is the problem.
How do you think we could get them to use their talents more?
We need more organizations, and I guess this is a topic that the parents should focus more on, because a lot of parents, I see that, they're not interested in teaching their children about our history and our language. And I see that here in Germany, they always start speaking German to their children. This is okay, this is good, but those children, they will learn the German language in school, and the Assyrian language they won't learn at school, right?
True, yes. Yeah. And then the Assyrian children, they will feel bad or sad, I guess, when they grow up and they don't know the language and they're interested in it.
Yes, this was my situation here in Germany.
Oh, was it?
Yep, definitely. Because when I was younger, I couldn't speak German. We came here as refugees, and they asked me, where you from? And I told them from Iraq. Oh, so you're Arab or you're Kurdish? No, we are Christians. Okay, what are you? What is this? And are you speaking Arabic? And the answer was always no, but I couldn't tell them Assyrian because I didn't know that the translation of Surath is Assyrian. This was my main problem in the first years here in Germany. And later, when I could tell them that it's Assyrian, they asked me if I can read or write my language, and I couldn't do that. And it was really, really hard for me to learn it, and I'm happy that I could. And start learning your language. Yeah. This is the only way we can live.
That's right. If you already know how to speak it, teach it to others. And if you don't know, look for someone who will teach you, right?
Yep.
But we have the possibilities, we have chances to do that. We just have to take them and make the best out of it.
There could be more organizations, but there are not so many people that have that energy to do it. I don't know why. I see it every time when I'm in church and they ask if someone is a volunteer for teaching the children about the Bible, as an example. No one wants to do this. I don't know why. Because I guess they just want to be at home and I'm safe. I live here my life in Germany or in the USA or somewhere else. And they don't know what this small piece of not working for our community will do.
Yeah, you mean what effect it will have in the future? Yeah. There is this other artwork of yours. I'm sorry, I just want to talk about all your art pieces because I love them. Every time I see them, I'm like,
thank you very much.
There's this artwork where you drew the Tower of Babel.
Yes.
Yeah. What was that about? So how did that idea come to you, and what was the message behind it?
Well, my dad asked me always if I could paint him painting about Babylon. And you mean the big one? Because
Yeah.
I've also a small one. But
No.
you mean the big one?
I think I mean the big one. Yeah.
In the blue and grey colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, this was for my dad, and this actually exists in that form, and I repainted it, and I want to do something big for my dad. This was also a gift. All my paintings are gifts.
That's nice. So your dad requested it, and then you're just like, yeah, Dad, I will do this for you. Totally.
Yep.
Okay, I have another question. Is there something, like a motive or a symbol that you want to paint, but you haven't tried yet because you feel like you're not ready, or you're
Yes.
ready?
I want to paint the goddess Ishtar in a newer form, but I'm not inspired now. I don't know if it will come. Really, I have to tell you something. Most of my paintings, like the first time I painted Ashurbanipal in that black and white colors, this was one of my first big Assyrian paintings. I dreamed of it. I saw him in my dream, and when I woke up, I started painting this. I don't know why.
I guess that's art. You don't
Yes.
have to have reasons for art.
That's right.
It just comes to you. How, like, oh yeah, you said you wanted to paint it in a more modern way. Like, what is modern for you? What would you think, or yeah, how would she look like?
I want to paint her very colorful. She was the goddess of love, maybe form of love. We don't know how the Babylonians and Assyrians saw her. And yeah, a lot of colors.
We always put the question at the end of the interview or the podcast. If there is one thing you would say to all the Assyrians and all non-Assyrians and Assyrians, to all the people that listen to this podcast, what would that be?
Okay, I have something to say. As you can see in my art, I don't differ between Babylon and Assyria, Nineveh, or something else. I want to see unity between of us, Huyada. This is my main message. We all speak the same language, we come from the same earth, and why should be there something that is separating us? I can't understand it. There are people telling me sometimes, oh, you're not Assyrian? Why do you hashtag Assyria? Why do you hashtag Assyrians? And then I ask them if we are different nations. And then they tell me no. So I can't understand these questions. And actually I don't want to hear them. This is something negative for me. And I'm a very positive human being. And if we would see more positivities in our nation, we wouldn't have that problems. So I hope that one day this unity will come. Maybe we won't see that. Maybe our kids will see that.
Maybe.
I hope so.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Assyrian Podcast. If you like what you're hearing, please subscribe and review us wherever you listen to us. You can also help us by spreading the word about the Assyrian Podcast to your family and friends. And remember, dial 415-349-3845 and leave us a message or email us at info@assyrianpodcast.com with your name, location, your favorite episode, and why. Thanks, and see you all next week.